Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Breaking the News, where we bring you the most jaw-dropping and hilarious stories from around the globe. I'm Costin, and today we've got a lineup that includes record-breaking banana hats, emotional support tigers, and the mail carrier's turkey troubles. But let's start with the beginning. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody! Hope you didn't get pranked too hard this year. Thankfully I didn't, but that's because I don't have any friends. Moving on. April Fool's has come and gone, but the pranks left behind are still making waves. This year, companies pulled out all the stops to fool us. Nestle introduced the Silent Crunch bar, promising all the chocolatey goodness without the crunch. Because who needs joy, right? Meanwhile, Olipop teased a ranch-flavored soda, leaving taste buds everywhere in a state of panic. Yeah, I almost threw up in my mouth reading that one. On another news, Yahoo unveiled a keyboard covered in real grass, encouraging users to touch grass while working. Finally, a solution for those who can't decide between nature and Netflix. And in a collaboration no one's coming, Duolingo and Carnival Cruise announced a 195-country cruise to help you learn languages while sailing the seas. Because nothing says fluency like practicing French on the deck of a moving ship. Now, not to be outdone, Rascals introduced nappies that play a jingle when wet, turning every diaper change into a musical event. Hyundai also joined the fun with the Mobilet, a taxi-style toilet you can summon via an app. Because when you gotta go in style. Flight Radar 24 brought back the Concorde AF 9999 as the most followed flight, while the Royal Albert Hall announced an immersive experience centered around the iconic Nokia 3310 phone, complete with a live orchestra performing classic ringtones and a giant game of Snake 2. Now, in other news, in Missouri, 309 people donned banana hats to break a Guinness World Record. Yes, you heard that right, banana hats. This quirky event took place at the Missouri History Museum, where participants of all ages gathered to create the largest group of people wearing banana-themed headgear. The aim wasn't just to break a world record, but to promote a sense of community and fun. From simple yellow hats with a single banana peel to more elaborate designs featuring multiple bananas or even full banana costumes, the creativity was on full display. Children, adults, and even some pets got involved in the fun. The previous record stood at 250, but Missouri's local community far surpassed that, proving that sometimes a simple idea can bring people together in the most unexpected ways. The world record was officially recognized by Guinness, and it served as a reminder that sometimes it's the most ridiculous idea that creates the biggest smile. So next time you think you're having a bad day, remember, at least you're not wearing a banana hat. At least not yet. Moving on, in a case that raised eyebrows across the countries, authorities in Pahrump, Nevada seized 7 tigers from the home of Carl Mitchell, a Vietnam War veteran. Mitchell claimed that the tigers were his emotional support animals, prescribed by his psychiatrist as a part of his ongoing PTSD treatment. But as authorities quickly pointed out, owning exotic animals like tigers doesn't exactly fall under the standard definition of emotional support. And let's just be honest, guys, having PTSD, do you really want 7 deadly animals in your house at all times? The story became even more complicated when it was revealed that some of these tigers were previously owned by Joe Exotic. Of course. The infamous figure from the Netflix documentary Tiger King, for those who don't know. The tigers were relocated to a sanctuary out of state, and Mitchell's defense about their need for emotional support was scrutinized by both legal and animal rights experts. The case has sparked a larger debate about the line between mental health support and animal welfare. The seizure of these tigers also highlights the complexities surrounding exotic pets ownership in the US. For now, it seems the only thing that for sure is that you probably shouldn't expect a tiger to show up as your emotional support animal anytime soon. Now a story for my fitness fans. Take note. Jackson Italiano, an Australian fitness enthusiast, has set a new Guinness World Record by performing 8,008 pull-ups in just 24 hours. Yes, you heard that right. Over 8,000 pull-ups in just one day. Italiano, who is raising money for Dementia Australia, set out to break the previous record of 7,715 pull-ups with one goal in mind: to inspire others and raise awareness for dementia. But it wasn't just about the numbers. The physical endurance required to pull off such a feast is staggering, with Italiano taking only short breaks to stay hydrated and maintain his stamina. With 3.5 hours to spare, Jackson broke the previous record, but it was clear that his message was just as important as the record itself. His dedication to the cause and to breaking limits is an inspiration to anyone who thinks they can't go the extra mile. As for me, I think I'll just stick to lifting my coffee cup, but hey, you do you, Jackson. Following up, in a heartwarming and surprisingly record-breaking story, two lifelong friends from Ohio, Paddy Rimmer and Mary Wheaton, have been exchanging the same birthday card for an unbelievably 81 years. That's right, 81 years of sending the same card back and forth, earning them a Guinness World Record for the longest exchange of the same birthday card. It all started in 1944 when Mary gave Pat a card featuring a cute puppy. Over the years, that card has been signed, resent and cherished through the ups and downs of life. Each year, it was returned after a quick note or a heartfelt message. Now, at 95 years old, Pat and Mary continue this tradition, a reminding of their enduring friendship and simple joys of life. While some people may forget the birthday cards they send after a year or two, Pat and Mary's exchange has lasted through decades and continues to symbolize the beauty of lifelong friendship. Here's to 81 years of tradition and many more to come. In a story that's more foul than friendly, a mail carrier in Massachusetts found himself at the subject of a wild pursuit by turkeys. Yes, you heard that correctly. Wild turkeys decided that it was their job to stop the mail from getting through. The mail carrier, simply trying to do his job, was chased down the street by a flock of wild turkeys, with residents capturing the entire ordeal on their security cameras. The turkeys, in a highly coordinated attack, seemed particularly angry about his presence. But in the face of such adversity, the mail must go through. While the mail carrier is likely to remember this chase for years to come, we can all agree on one thing. Nothing will stand between us and our packages, except apparently a group of angry wild turkeys. And finally, but not least, our favorite record breaker David Rush has once again reclaimed his Guinness World Record by throwing 28 chopsticks into an archery target in just 1 minute. Sounds impressive? Well, that's because it is. Now, once again, and it seems pretty difficult for me to believe you've watched even one of my videos without hearing about this guy, he has broken over 200 world records and is no stranger to unconventional challenges. This time, he stood 13 feet away from a target, throwing chopsticks with an incredible accuracy. His first chopstick hit the bullseye, setting the stage for an impressive series of successful throws. David's dedication and focus continue to amaze. While some people might practice throwing a football or a frisbee, David is out here throwing chopsticks with the precision of an Olympic athlete. As for me, I'm still trying to figure out how to not drop a single chopstick while eating dinner. Well, that's all the madness we've got today for you. Now, just to recap, whether you're wearing a banana hat to break a world record, being chased by wild turkeys just trying to deliver the mail, or training for your next world record in chopstick throwing, remember, the world is full of surprises. Now, me personally, I'm just trying to get through the day without thinking, how funny would it be to send your emotional support tiger to the neighbor's house? Officer, I swear, the guy was stressing me out, so my pet just did the only logical thing. He removed the stress source. Hey, before I go, if anyone needs a new form of emotional support, I heard there's a new group of wild turkeys in Massachusetts looking for a job. Just keep them away from your mail. Now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and comment down below which of the story made you LOL the hardest. Until next time, keep your Wi-Fi strong and your curiosity stronger. And your distance from turkeys. See ya! Je parcours la ville, la fumée suave de ta bouche, file s'échappe de jour en jour. Quand je râle dans la nuit, je suis seul sous mes vices.